press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, welcome to part 12 of NEET and Z chemistry. So today I am going to discuss the questions from question number 151. Heating of phenyl methyl ether with hydriodic acid produces. Heating of phenyl methyl ether C6H5OCH3. This is phenyl methyl ether. So when it is heated with hydriodic acid to form. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಜನರಲ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾಪ್ತಗೊಳ್ರಿ, phenolic ethers always produces phenol. This is the general statement. Phenolic ethers always produces phenols. So when it is heated with phenyl methyl ether or anisole, the bond breaks occurs like this. So among H and I, H can form a bond with this phenoxide group to form phenol C6H5OH and CH3I, methyl iodide. So therefore, phenol is one of the product. Your option is second one. Second option is the right option. Phenolic ethers gives phenol. Is it clear? Next question number 152. Reaction of phenol with chloroform in the presence of dilute sodium hydroxide finally introduces which one of the following functional group? So we start with phenols. We start with phenol. So when phenol, it is heated with chloroform CHCl3 and sodium hydroxide solution NaOH. So this reaction is called Reimer-Tiemann reaction. So Reimer-Tiemann reaction. So in this reaction, the final product is, salicylaldehyde. So if chloroform is used, we get salicylaldehyde. Instead of chloroform, if carbon tetrachloride is used, salicylic acid. So to form salicylaldehyde is a bifunctional compound, so which contains phenolic as well as aldehydic group. So we know that already phenol which contains phenolic group. But so one more new functional group is introduced in this reaction, that is aldehydic functional group. Hence, for the question number 152, second option is the right option. Is it clear? Next question number 153. Structure of intermediate A in the following reaction is: when the reaction is isopropyl benzene on treatment with oxygen. So isopropyl benzene, it is also called anisole. So here CH, CS3, CS3. This is anisole. So this is called isopropyl benzene, or it is also called cumene. So when cumene is heated with oxygen, in this reaction, the intermediate compound A is entered. So what is this intermediate compound? In the first stage, isopropyl benzene or cumene, it is heated with oxygen in the presence of metal catalyst. We get cumene hydroperoxide CH3. So here, in between C and H, two oxygen atoms are introduced to form OH. This is called cumene hydroperoxide, cumene hydroperoxide, cumene hydroperoxide. Hence your option is 2. So second option is the right option for question number 153. Is clear? So this is the conversion of phenol, isopropyl benzene or cumene to phenol. So final product is phenol. So ಇದು ಫರ್ದರ್ ನೈಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ರೀಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಅಸಿಟೋನ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ obtained. Is clear? Next question number 154. Addition product formed by the reaction of formaldehyde and methyl magnesium iodide upon acid hydrolysis that gives. Addition product formed by the reaction between formaldehyde and methyl magnesium iodide. General reaction is RMgX. This is the Grignard reagent. So when it reacts with formaldehyde HCHO to form 1 degree alcohol. ಇದನ್ನು ಜನರಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಪಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. Any Grignard reagent with formaldehyde gives primary alcohol. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥವು ಮಿಥೈಲ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಈಥೈಲ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಐದರ್ ಎ ಆಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಆರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಈಗೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಅಂದರೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಗ್ರಿಗ್ನಾರ್ಡ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಮಿಥೈಲ್ ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಮ್ ಅಯೋಡೈಡ್ CH3 MgI, methyl magnesium iodide, which reacts with formaldehyde. So in this reaction there is no loss of carbon atom. Is it clear? ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಐಡಿಯಾ ಇರಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಗ್ರಿಗ್ನಾರ್ಡ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಫಾರ್ಮಾಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ one carbon atom. So therefore this primary alcohol obtained should also contains 1 + 1, 2 carbon atoms. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾರೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರಿಗ್ನಾರ್ಡ್ ರಿಯೇಜೆಂಟ್ ಮೀಥೈಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮಾಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ CH ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅದು CH2OH ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. CH3 CH2OH ಹೈಡ್ರಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ CH3 CH2OH. So this alcohol which contains 2 carbon atoms, because formaldehyde contains 1 carbon atom and methyl magnesium iodide also contains 1 carbon atom. Totally the product obtained is primary alcohol which contains 2 carbon atoms, that is ethanol. So your option is second option. Second option is the right option. Next question number 155. What is the end product of the following sequence of operations? Calcium carbide with water gives A on treatment with dilute sulfuric acid in the presence of mercuric ion as catalyst to give B. B is treated with hydrogen in the presence of nickel catalyst, we get C. So calcium carbide, CaC2, calcium carbide. When it is treated with water, means it is subjected to hydrolysis, we get acetylene, CH, triple bond CH along with calcium hydroxide. So calcium hydroxide byproduct. So here CaOH twice is eliminated. So acetylene is obtained. This is A. So on treatment with dilute sulfuric acid, dilute H2SO4 in the presence of mercuric ions as catalyst at 30 degrees centigrade. So it undergoes hydrolysis. ನೋಡಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. ಹೈಡ್ರೋಲೈಸಿಸ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ H2O ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ 2 H2O ಮಾಲಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು H2O ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀತೀನಿ. 2 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ಗೆ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಆದರೆ CH3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ CH ಅಂದರೆ CHO ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬೇರೆ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಪಲ್ಲೇ CH2 ಡಬಲ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ CHOH ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಹೈಡ್ರಲೈಸ್ ಆದಾಗ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫರ್ದರ್ ಹೈಡ್ರಲೈಸ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ CH3 CHOH ಈ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ಓ ಎಚ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಚ್ ಓ ಎಲ್ಮೆಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಓ ಎಚ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಎಲ್ಮೆಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಅಸಿಟಾಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್. ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಸೊ ಈ ಥರ ಈ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದಾಗ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಪಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಥರ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ದೆನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಮತ್ತೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಿಕ್ಕಲ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಕ್ಕಲ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನಿಕ್ಕಲ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ CH3 CH2OH, CH3 CH2OH. So this is ethanol. Ethanol is the C. Sequentially this is C, this is B. So your option is ethanol means acetaldehyde. Sorry, ethanol is ethyl alcohol. Option 3 is the right option for question number 155. Is clear? So ethyl alcohol is the final product. Next question. Question number 156. Why in the following reaction is aniline with sodium nitrate and HCl at 0 degree centigrade means the reaction is called the diazotization reaction. So therefore X should be benzene diazonium chloride. So benzene diazonium chloride on warming with water. So Y is the so phenol. Is clear? So aniline C6H5NH2. So when it is treated with sodium nitrite NaNO2 and HCl at 0 degree centigrade, this reaction is called diazotization reaction. So aniline is converted into benzene diazonium chloride C6H5N double bond NCl, benzene diazonium chloride. So this is X. So when benzene diazonium chloride on warming with water, it undergoes hydrolysis, gives. So bond breaks occurs like this. ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು HClಗೆ HCl ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು OH ಇದೆ, ಈ ಫೀನೈಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಗೆ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ C6H5OH phenol along with HCl, again nitrogen gas is eliminated. It's clear? So therefore, so Y is phenol. Y is phenol. Hence, for the question number 156, your option is C6H5OH. Third option is the right option. Next, question number 157. Question number 157. The reaction sodium phenoxide on treatment with carbon dioxide and water, we get phenol and sodium bicarbonate, suggests that the reaction of sodium phenate C6H5ONA, it is treated with carbon dioxide and water to form phenol C6H5OH and sodium bicarbonate NaHCO3. This reaction is possible only when the combination of carbon dioxide and water, it behaves like carbonic acid. Is it clear? So in carbonic acid, the reaction occurs like this. So in carbonic acid, so one H can form a bond with this phenoxide group, and this Na plus, it takes up HCO3 minus to form NaHCO3 minus. ಆದರೆ ಈ ಫಿನಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಅಯಾನು ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಜೊತೆ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಫಿನಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಇದರ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಯನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಫಿನೇಟ್, ಈಗ ನಾವು ಜನರಲ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಸ್ಲೈಟ್ಲಿ ಅಸಿಡಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಸೊ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟ್ರೀಟೆಡ್ ವಿತ್ sodium hydroxide, it reacts with sodium hydroxide because phenol is a weak acid. Sodium hydroxide is a strong base. So carbonic acid is a weak acid. but phenol is weaker than carbonic acid. So that is why when phenol is added to carbonates and bicarbonates, carbonates and bicarbonates cannot be decomposed by phenol. Reason is that is a weak acid. ಅದೇ ನಾವು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕ್ಲೋರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡನ್ನು ಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ ಬೈಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಬೊನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಬೈಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸ್ ಆಗ್ತವೆ. ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬೈಕಾರ್ಬನೇಟ್ಸ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ರೀಸನ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್ ಈಸ್ ವೀಕರ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಸಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಕಾರ್ಬೋನಿಕ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್. Carbonic acid is stronger acid than phenol. Phenol is stronger acid than carbonic acid. Wrong. Then carbonic acid is stronger acid than phenol. That is right. Water is stronger acid than phenol. Wrong. So because you know that in general water is neutral, phenol is a weak acid. So hence your option is second option. Second option is the right option for question number 157. Next. Question number 158. Question number 158. Which of the following orders regarding acidic strength of phenols is correct? Acidic strength of phenols is correct. So 158. Para-aminophenol. Para-aminophenol. So OH, NH2. This is para-aminophenol. Para-chlorophenol. Para-chlorophenol. Then another one, para-nitrophenol. Para-nitrophenol. So look at these three structures. Amine group is electron donating. Cl is, so even though it has a negative inductive effect, but it is deactivating group, but it is an orthoparadiating. It is deactivating due to minus effect, but it is orthoparadiating. NO2 is purely electron withdrawing group. So in general, we know that electron withdrawing groups increases the acidity of phenols. Electron withdrawing groups increases the acidity of phenols, and electron donating groups decreases the acidity of phenols. So because the acidic nature is, it is the tendency to lose H plus from phenolic group. Or H plus release ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ if bonding electrons are shift more towards oxygen, then tendency to lose H plus becomes very easy. But due to the presence of electron donating group, it increases the electron density on the benzene ring, so that this benzene ring which opposes the sharing of lone pair of electrons, or sharing of the lone pair of electrons on the action atom for resonance, which means that the bonding electrons of this OH bond cannot shift towards oxygen if electron donating group is attached to benzene ring. So that is why, so the stability of phenoxide decreases by the presence of electron donating groups, but electron withdrawing groups which decrease the electron density and the benzene ring of phenols, so that it increases the stability of phenoxide. Illira electrons bhal bega resonance alli involve agtave. So as a result of this OH bond strength decreases, hence tendency to lose H plus increases. That is why this is most stable, this is least stable. This is most acidic, this is least acidic. So para-nitrophenol is more acidic, para-aminophenol is least acidic. ಹಾಗಾದರೆ para-nitrophenol more acidic ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಲಿ para-nitrophenol is more acidic, para-aminophenol is less acidic. Hence your option is second option. Is it clear? Next, question number 159. Sodium, when sodium tertiary butoxide and methyl iodide are reacted, the product formed is CH3, C, CH3 O ಬ್ಯೂಟಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಬ್ಯೂಟಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್. when it is treated with methyl iodide. So if this alkyl halide is either 1 degree or if it is 1 degree alkyl halide, in such cases the sodium tertiary butoxide or in general butoxide ion, it can act as a nucleophile. Hence it attacks to this carbon, as a result of which I minus is eliminated. I minus Na plus, so we get NaI to form substituted ether. Suppose in case if this alkyl halide is either secondary or tertiary, then in such cases the butoxide ion cannot act as a nucleophile, that can act as a base. ಸೊ ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಈ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ದೇ ಅಂಡರ್ಗೋಸ್ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸೊ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಫಿಲಿಕ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್, butoxide ion that can act as a nucleophile which attacks to methyl iodide. This results in the formation of methyl tertiary butyl ether. Tertiary butyl methyl ether. So your option is second option. Second option is the right option for question number 159. Next, question number 160. Select the appropriate reactants to prepare the following ether. Look at the product given in the question 160. Tertiary butyl ethyl ether ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Tertiary butyl ethyl ether, CH3 OC2H5. This is tertiary butyl ethyl ether. This is an example for a substituted ether. Substituted ethers are formed only when, so these are formed only when alkyl halide RX should be 1 degree. Note, alkyl halide should be primary. ಈ ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಲೈಡ್ ಪ್ರೈಮರಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಈ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಲೈಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟೈಲ್ ಈಥರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಟರ್ಷರಿ alkyl halide. Second one is primary alkyl halide. So then third case, that is also primary alkyl halide, but the compound is not tertiary butyl ethyl ether is not formed. Hence, so option second option is the right option. ನೋಡಿ, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ, ಈ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟೈಲ್ ಬ್ರೋಮೈಡ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಅಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಲೈಡ್. ಇನ್ ಸಚ್ ಕೇಸಸ್ ದಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ethoxide ion to the carbon atom which carries halogen in the first case, that is not possible because due to steric hindrance. That is why in that case we get alkene is the major product. It undergoes dehydrohalogenation. First option is ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ. That is why the second option is the right option, because butoxide ion that can act as a nucleophile which attacks to the carbocation formed from ethyl bromide. So it follows SN1 reaction. Is it clear? So your answer is, for question number 160, second option is the right option. Next, question number 161. Question number 161. Ethanol on treatment with sodium metal gives X. X on treatment with ethyl chloride gives Y. Incorrect statement is. Incorrect statement is. Ethanol C2H5OH. It reacts with sodium metal to form sodium ethoxide C2H5ONA. Sodium ethoxide, because when it is treated with sodium metal, the ethanol, it becomes acidic. Hence, it produces sodium ethoxide. On treatment with ethyl chloride, C2H5Cl, this reaction is called Williamson's ether synthesis reaction. Williamson's ether synthesis reaction. So here Na and Cl eliminated as NaCl, we get diethyl ether. Diethyl ether. The Williamson's ether, product is the diethyl ether. The reactant is ethanol. Reactant is ethanol. So option 1, why is diethyl ether? So first option is right. Second one, why is Williamson synthesis? Yes, formation of ether from ethanol on treatment with sodium metal and ethyl chloride. The reaction is called X to Y anta kelidare avaru. So not from ethanol. X to Y means sodium ethoxide is converted into diethyl ether by treating with ethyl chloride. The reaction is called Williamson's ether synthesis reaction. That is also correct. Third option, X to Y is nucleophilic substitution reaction. Yes, this is also possible. This is also correct. So Williamson's ether synthesis reaction is an example for a nucleophilic substitution reaction. ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಫೈಲ್ಗೆ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆದರೆ Cl ಮೈನಸ್ ಹೊರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, NaCl ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡೈಥೈಲ್ ಈಥರ್. Then Y is more reactive than ethanol. Y means diethyl ether. Ether and ethanol ಇವೆರಡು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ethanol is more reactive, not diethyl ether. So therefore, incorrect statement is fourth one. Incorrect statement is fourth one for 161. Is clear? Next question. Question number 162. Next. Among the following ethers, which one will produce methyl alcohol on treatment with hot concentrated HI? So the given ethers on treatment with hot and concentrated hydrochloric acid, so which product produces methanol? So methanol ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಯಾವ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ನೋಡಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, methanol ಬರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ. So among the given set of options, second one is substituted, third one is substituted, fourth one is also substituted. But third one is highly substituted. Third one is highly substituted. In case of substituted ethers, so in case of substituted ethers, tertiary butyl methyl ether, say CH3, so here O, CH3. So when it is treated with concentrated hydrochloric acid, so look at this structure. Suppose in the case ECO bond break ಆದರೆ here H plus and I minus. So this is carbocation. If this CO bond breaks, this is the carbocation. This is 1 degree. This is 3 degree carbocation. Among 1 degree and 3 degree carbocation is more stable. Hence, the bond breaks occurs like this, not this one. So finally, this I minus which attacks to the more stable carbocation, tertiary carbocation, this results in the formation of methanol and tertiary butyl iodide. Hence, your option is third option for question number 162. ಯಾಕೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಕ್ಯಾಟಯಾನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಕ್ಯಾಟಯಾನ್. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಈ ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಕ್ಯಾಟಯಾನ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ primary and secondary. So therefore, third option gives methanol. Third option gives methanol. Hence, third option is the right option for question number 162. Next, question number 163. Benzyl phenyl ether with HI, A plus B, compounds A and B are. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಸರಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರ ಮೇಲೆ ತುಂಬ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಈಥರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಈಥರ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಹೈಡ್ರಯೋಡಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಇನ್ ಬೋತ್ ಕೋಲ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಾಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬೆನ್ಸೈಲ್ ಫಿನೈಲ್ ಈಥರ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅನ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಈಥರ್. C6H5 CH2 O C6H5 C6H5 CH2 O C6H5. This is also the phenolic ether. Phenolic ether. Then phenolic ethers always produces phenol. Always produces phenol. HI. So phenol ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈ CO bond ಮಾತ್ರ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. The reason is, if this CO bond breaks, there is no formation of phenyl carbocation. But when compared to benzyl carbocation, this is highly stable due to resonance. Is clear? So ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಬೆನ್ಸೈಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಕ್ಯಾಟನ್ ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಸೀಸ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೈಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್. ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ರೀಸನ್, ಸೊ I- ಇಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ನ್ಯೂಕ್ಲಿಯೋಫೈಲ್ ವಿಚ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಿ ಮೋರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಬೆನ್ಸೈಲ್ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಕ್ಯಾಟನ್. ಯಾವಾಗ ಈ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆದರೆ, ಸೊ ಫೈನಲಿ ದಿಸ್ H+ attacks to this phenolic group, so to form phenol and benzyl iodide C6H5 CH2I plus C6H5OH. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಈಥರ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಿನಾಲ್. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡರ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ರಿ, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಈಥರ್. ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಈಥರ್ ಅಂದರೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಈ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್. ಇದು ಈ ಥರ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಇದೆ. C6H5O ಇರಬೇಕು. C6H5O ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಈಥರ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದಾವಲ್ಲ, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಗಿವಿಂಗ್ phenol is one of the product. Hence your option is phenol and benzyl iodide. Third option is the right option. So third option is the right option for question number 163. Is clear? Next, question number 164. In the reaction tertiary butyl ethyl ether with HI 1 mole ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, the product formed is. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದಿ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಟೆಡ್ ಈಥರ್ CH3 thrice COC2H5 tertiary butyl ethyl ether. Tertiary butyl ethyl ether. ಈ tertiary butyl ethyl ether ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, so when it is treated with 1 mole of HI, 1 mole of HI. So suppose ನಾನು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, if this this CO bond breaks, this leads to the formation of ethyl carbocation. Or instead of this CO bond, if this CO bond breaks, in this case we get tertiary carbocation. So among ethyl and tertiary carbocation, this is more stable. This is more stable. ಯಾವುದು 3 degree carbocation is more stable. Hence, this I- means a nucleophile which attacks to more stable tertiary carbocation. This results in the formation of tertiary butyl iodide, tertiary butyl iodide and ethanol C2H5OH. ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟೆನಾಲ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟೈಲ್ ಅಯೋಡೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಥೆನಾಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಲಿದೆ ನೋಡಿರಿ, ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ನೋಡಿರಿ, ಟರ್ಷರಿ ಬ್ಯೂಟೈಲ್ ಅಯೋಡೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ethanol. Second option is the right option. Is clear? So next question number 165. Next question number 165. On boiling concentrated hydrobromic acid with phenyl ethyl ether. On boiling concentrated hydrobromic acid with phenyl ethyl ether. Phenyl ethyl ether is C6H5 phenyl group, O C2H5. This is also called phenitol. Phenitol antana karitare. So when it is treated with hydrobromic acid HBr, this is also an example for phenolic ether. This is also phenolic ether. Phenolic ether. So phenol is one of the products, C6H5OH. So that this bond breaks occurs like this. This oxygen atom always retains with phenolic group. Then at the same time this bromide ion, it is a nucleophile which attacks to ethyl group to form ethyl bromide C2H5Br. Hence the option is phenol and ethyl bromide. Phenol and ethyl bromide. So first option is the right option for question number 165. Next, question number 166. In the following sequence of reactions, end product E is. So ಈ ಥರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು ಸುಮಾರು ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸೀಕ್ವೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 166. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೈಡ್ ವಿತ್ ವಾಟರ್ CaC2 with water. Calcium carbide is hydrolyzed to form acetylene. ಅದೇ ಅಲ್ಯೂಮಿನಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೈಡ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮೀಥೇನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಜ್ಞಾಪಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೈಡ್ is hydrolyzed to form acetylene, CH triple bond CH. Therefore A is acetylene. A is acetylene. Then B, it is subjected to sulfuric acid followed by using mercuric ion as catalyst. H2SO4 dilute sulfuric acid in the presence of mercuric ion. So acetylene undergoes hydrolysis, which reacts with water present in dilute sulfuric acid to form acetaldehyde, CS3CHO. So this is B. So acetylene is A, acetaldehyde is B. Then B on oxidation. So acetaldehyde, it is an example for an aldehyde. So aldehyde is easily oxidized even when they are exposed to atmospheric air. So therefore aldehydes are easily oxidized to the respect to carboxylic acids. Acetic acid is C. Then C on treatment with calcium hydroxide. So we know that acetic acid is an acid. Calcium hydroxide is a base, acid base reaction. So we get a salt. So calcium salt of acetic acid is obtained. CH3COOCA CH3COO. This is called calcium acetate. So D is calcium acetate. D is the calcium acetate. Then D on heating. So on heating, calcium salt of acetic acid, it undergoes decomposition on heating. It produces calcium bicarbonate as the calcium carbonate as the byproduct to form CH3COCS3. Acetone is obtained, CH3COCS3 along with calcium carbonate. Is clear? So your option is D. E is acetone. Acetone. So third option is the right option for question number 166. Nodi sequence of steps idaville. Hydrolysis of calcium carbide gives acetylene. Acetylene on hydrolysis again by using mercury chloride or mercury sulfide as catalyst. By using sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid, acetylene is hydrolyzed to form acetaldehyde. Suppose if other than this alkyne, propyne, butane, pentane, you tagondre the respective ketone is obtained. Acetylene is hydrolyzed to form aldehyde. So other than acetylene, other alkynes are subjected to hydrolysis giving the respective ketones. Then here acetaldehyde is oxidized. It is easily oxidized by air or by using any oxidizing agent to form the carboxylic acid. So this carboxylic acid reacts with calcium hydroxide. Acetic acid is carboxylic acid, calcium hydroxide is a base, acid-base reaction to form the respective calcium salt, calcium acetate or calcium salt of acetic acid. So when it is subjected to decomposition, so on heating, dry distillation of this calcium acetate gives acetone. Next question number 167. Predict the correct intermediate and product in the following reaction. ಇಂಟು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಸಿಟಲೀನ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ್ ದ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಸಿಟಲೀನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ಪ್ರೋಪೈನ್ ಈಸ್ ಗಿವನ್, CH3 C triple bond CH. It is also hydrolyzed in the presence of sulfuric acid using mercuric ion as catalyst. So it undergoes hydrolysis. The hydrolysis of this alkyne takes place just like in accordance with Markovnikov rule. So like Markovnikov's rule, Markovnikov's rule alla, Markovnikov's rules type reaction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So negative part of this water adds on to the, so here the carbon atom which carries less number of hydrogen. This results in the formation of, so here CH3 C OH double bond CH2. So this is the intermediate compound. This is the intermediate compound. ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ intermediate compound? ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Finally again ನೋಡಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? It undergoes rearrangement reaction. It undergoes rearrangement. So rearrange ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. So here the bonding electrons comes over here. At the same time the CH2 group gets pair of pi electrons, means bonding electrons, to form CH3. So here C double bond O, then CH3. H attacks to the CH2 group to form acetone. Your option A is, ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವುದಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರೆ. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಮಾರ್ಕೋನಿಕಾಫ್ ರೂಲ್ ಟೈಪ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಎ ಈಸ್ CH3CSO4 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ರಾಂಗ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ CH3COH CH2. ಬಿ ಈಸ್ CH3CSO4 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರಾಂಗ್. ದೆನ್ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ CH3CO CH3A ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. CH3CHOH CH2. ಎ ಈಸ್ CH3CH COH CH2. A is correct. B is CH3CO CH3. Hence your option is fourth option. So fourth option is the right option for question number 167. Next question number 168. Most suitable reagent for the conversion of primary alcohol into aldehyde with same number of carbon atom is. Most suitable reducing agent for the conversion of primary alcohol into aldehyde or CH2OH. This is primary alcohol, it is converted into aldehyde. So here it is oxidized, loss of one hydrogen, here also one hydrogen atom and one oxygen atom eliminated as water to form aldehyde. In this case, no loss of carbon atom. So if it is further oxidized to form the respective carboxylic acid, but in the given question, most suitable reagent for the conversion of primary alcohol to aldehyde, ಈ further reaction ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. So therefore only mild oxidizing agent is preferred. Mild oxidizing agent is preferred. Mild oxidation. So mild oxidation ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ PCC ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Pyridinium chlorochromate. PCC. Pyridinium chlorochromate. So fourth option is the right option because fourth one is the mild oxidizing agent. If option 1, 2 and 3 are used, finally we get carboxylic acid, not aldehyde. Is clear? Next, question number 169. Question number 169. Most appropriate reagent to distinguish between aldehyde and acetaldehyde and formaldehyde. So look at the structure of acetaldehyde and formaldehyde, CS3CHO and HCHO. How would you distinguish between acetaldehyde and formaldehyde? So acetaldehyde containing this kind of group. Note observe madre, it contains terminal methyl group. So in case of failing solution, if failing solution is used, both the aldehydes are oxidized. So acetaldehyde gives acetic acid, formaldehyde gives formic acid. If tolerance reagent is used, both are oxidized. Acetic acid and formic acid is obtained. If Schiff's reagent is used, so both are aldehydes, both the compounds gives immediate pink color with Schiff's reagent. So therefore, so fourth option is the right option because, so when it is treated with iodine in the presence of a base means iodine and NaOH is used. Iodine and NaOH is used. This is called the iodoform reaction. Iodoform reaction. So iodoform reaction is answered by the compound only when the compound should contain terminal methyl ketone. So terminal methyl group. So terminal methyl group is there in case of carbonyl compound. So in carbonyl compound, so then only it gives a positive test for iodoform reaction. So acetaldehyde gives yellow PPT of iodoform but not by formaldehyde. Hence fourth option is the right option for question number 169. Next, question number 170. Question number 170. Correct statement regarding a carbonyl compound with hydrogen atom on its alpha carbon. Hydrogen or carbonyl compound CH3, C double bond O, CH3. Carbon atom attached to the function group is alpha carbon. Hydrogen atoms attached to alpha carbon atom is alpha hydrogen. Carbonyl compound with hydrogen atom on its alpha position. Done. So this alpha hydrogen atom transfer takes place. This hydrogen, the bonding electrons of this CH bond comes over here. At the same time, this oxygen atom gets the bonding electrons to form CH3, CH2. So here one hydrogen is lost to form H, CH, double bond, C, O, COH, OH. O minus, it is neutralized by accepting this H plus. CH3 as it is. CH3. This is called, note observe madri structure nodre. This is ketoform. This is enolic form. En means double bond. OL means alcohol. Enolic form, ketoform. This is called ketoenol. Ketoenol tautomerism. Ketoenol tautomerism is involved in this case. Hence, first option is carbonyl compound with hydrogen atom on its alpha carbon rapidly equilibrates with its corresponding enol, and this process is known as ketoenol tautomerism. Hence, first option is the ರೈಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 170. ಕೀಟೋ ಇನಾಲ್ ಟಾಟೋಮರಿಸಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಲ್ಫಾ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಕೀಟೋ ಇನಾಲ್ ಟಾಟೋಮರಿಸಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 171. Question number 171. Benzaldehyde in the presence of dilute NaOH changes to benzyl alcohol and sodium benzoate. This reaction is an example of benzaldehyde C6H5CHO when it is treated with NaOH to form benzyl alcohol C6H5CH2OH and along with the formation of sodium benzoate C6H5COONA, sodium benzoate. So benzaldehyde on treatment with dilute NaOH gives benzyl alcohol and sodium benzoate. This reaction is called Cannizzaro reaction. So in this compound, so one molecule of benzaldehyde is reduced. So if aldehyde is reduced, we get alcohol. If aldehyde is oxidized to form sodium salt of benzoic acid, which means that in this reaction, one molecule of benzaldehyde is oxidized and one molecule of benzaldehyde is reduced. In a reaction, if the same compound which undergoes both oxidation and reduction reaction, then it is also known as disproportionation reaction. Hence, third option is the right option. Disproportionation general ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, an element in a particular compound which is oxidized as well as reduced, which means that oxidation number of that atom increases as well as decreases. ಮತ್ತು ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಷನ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ benzaldehyde is reduced to benzyl alcohol, benzaldehyde is oxidized to sodium benzoate. It means that benzaldehyde undergoes both oxidation and reduction. Hence it is disproportionation reaction. Option third one. Next question number 172. Question number 172. The slowest step in Cannizzaro reaction is, so actually ನಿಮಗೆ Cannizzaro reaction ನಿಮಗೆ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಮೆಕ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವುದು ಸ್ಲೋ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್, ಯಾವುದು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಂತ. So for example, if we consider one example for this Cannizzaro reaction is, so by taking formaldehyde, HCHO. So formaldehyde, it is treated with NaOH. So Na plus OH minus. So first step is the nucleophilic substitution reaction. This nucleophile attacks to the carbon. At the same time, this oxygen atom takes up the bonding electrons and it is converted into O minus. It is neutralized by accepting Na plus. So this is the slow step. This is the fast step. This step is fast. To form HCONA, O minus Na plus, and here also OH H. Then in the next step, hydride ion transfer. So hydride ion transfer, H minus transfer. H ಮೈನಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಹೈಡ್ರೈಡ್ ಅಯಾನ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್, ಈ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಆದರೆ ದಿಸ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ಅನದರ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್, ಫಾರ್ಮಾಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್. ದಿಸ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೈಡ್ ಅಯಾನ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್, ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ನೋಡಿ ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ H C double bond O OH, this is formic acid. So bonding electron shift ಆದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, HCOOH. ಈ Na ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿ, ದಿಸ್ Na ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಡನ್, ಇಟ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್ O ಮೈನಸ್. ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ H hydride ion attached to this carbon to form CH3. So here H2 ಇದೆ, ಇದೊಂದು H CS3, O minus Na attack ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Finally it is hydrolyzed to form ethanol. Finally it is hydrolyzed, so ONA, and finally it takes a proton and converted into CS3OH. CS3OH. So this is also the fast step. This is the slow step. So this is slow step. Hence, slowest step in the Cannizzaro reaction is the hydride ion transfer. Transfer of hydride ion from one molecule to another. Hydride ion transfer. Second option is the right option for question number 172. Next, question number 173. Methyl cyanide CH3CN, methyl cyanide CH3CN, it is subjected to hydrolysis. ನೋಡಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ, CH3C triple bond N ಇರುತ್ತೆ. It is subjected to hydrolysis. It requires 3 moles of water. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 3 moles of H2O ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 1 mole of water ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ 1 mole of water is lost. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆದರೆ, ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ OH ಹೀಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. If 3 OH groups are attached to same carbon, such compounds are highly unstable. Hence, immediately it loses a molecule of water. ನೋಡಿ ವಾಟರ್ನ ಕಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಉಳಿಯೋದು ನಿಮಗೆ CH3COOH, ಅಸಿಟಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. CH3COOH. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ H+ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡನ್ನು H+ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಮೋನಿಯಂ ಅಯಾನ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Then this carboxylic acid at treatment with PCl5, phosphorus pentachloride. Any carboxylic acid on treatment with PCl5, we get the respective acid chloride. CH3COCl, acetyl chloride is obtained. Then this acetyl chloride means it is B. So B on treatment with so it is subjected to hydrogen. On treatment with hydrogen in the presence of palladized barium sulfate. This reaction is called Rosen-Muntz reduction reaction. Rosen-Muntz reduction reaction. In Rosen-Muntz reduction reaction, acid chloride is reduced to aldehydes. H2ರಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು H ಒಂದು Cl, HCl ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ Hಗೆ ಈ CO ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆದರೆ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ CH3CHO. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಸನ್-ಮಂಟ್ಸ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಗೊತ್ತಿಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕ್ರಿ ಏನು, ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎನಿ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಟು ದಿ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ರೋಸನ್-ಮಂಟ್ಸ್ ರಿಡಕ್ಷನ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ದ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಈಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ, ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಸಿ ಈಸ್ ಅಸಿಟಾಲ್ಡಿಹೈಡ್. ಆಪ್ಷನ್ 2 ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಅಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಡೈಡ್ ಜೊತೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಒಂದು H ಒಂದು Cl, HCl ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಡೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ HCl. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಲಿ, ಅಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಡೈಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ HCl. ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 173ಗೆ ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಾರೆ? ಫಾರ್ 173 ಯುವರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲಿ ಇವೆರಡು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 174. Propyne with excess of HBr gives A on hydrolysis gives B, the product B is. Propyne CH3 C triple bond CH, propyne on treatment with excess of HBr, it is just like Markovnikov rule, Markovnikov's ರೂಲ್ ಟೈಪ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಚ್ ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಸಿ ಎಚ್ 3 ಸಿ ಬಿ ಆರ್ ದೆನ್ 2 moles ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಬಿ ಆರ್ ಆಟಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆದರೆ ಇನ್ನು 2 ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಇದೆ ಸಿ ಎಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಚ್ 2 ಅಂದರೆ ಸಿ ಎಚ್ 3 2 ಡೈಬ್ರೋಮೋಪ್ರೋಪೇನ್ 2 ಡೈಬ್ರೋಮೋಪ್ರೋಪೇನ್. It is subjected to hydrolysis. It requires 2 moles of water or on treatment with 2 moles of NaOH. So these 2 chlorine atoms, bromine atoms are replaced by 2 OH groups to form CH3, C, OH, CS3. Then it loses a molecule of water because it is unstable compound. So since we know that 2 OH groups are attached to same carbon, so bonding electrons comes over here, this H plus is lost, and at the same time this OH group takes up the bonding electrons and eliminated as OH minus. H plus and OH minus combines together to form water. Finally we get acetone, CS3CO CH3. So this is your answer. So product B is acetone. So third option is the right option for question number 174. Next, question number 175. Consider the following reactions. Acetic acid with calcium carbonate gives A on heating gives B. Compound B is acetic acid, carboxylic acid, CH3, COOH on treatment with calcium carbonate, CaCO3. So carbonates are decomposed by carboxylic acids. ನೋಡಿ ಏನು ರಿಲೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ CO2 ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, H2O ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಅಸಿಟೇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಬ್ಟೈನ್ಡ್, CH3 CO CA CH3 COO. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 moles ಅನ್ನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ರೆ CH3COO 2 moles ಇದೆ, CH3COO twice Ca, 2 hydrogen, 1 oxygen atom water, and in ಉಳಿದ CO2 ಇದೆ, CO2 ಎಲಿಮಿನೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. This is called calcium acetate. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡೆಲ್ಟಾ ಸಿಂಬಲ್ ಕೊಡಿ, ಡೆಲ್ಟಾ ಅಂದರೆ ಆನ್ ಹೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ಆನ್ ಹೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ ಲೂಸಸ್ ಎ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯೂಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಶಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೊನೇಟ್, CaCO3 ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ CS3CO CS3. ಅಸಿಟೋನ್ ಈಸ್ ಒಬ್ಟೈನ್ಡ್, CS3CO CS3. ಸೊ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ a ketone, fourth option is the right option. A ketone is obtained. Next, question number 176. Question number 176. Benzamide is subjected to hydrolysis, gives A plus NH3. What is A? Benzamide. So in general, acid amides C6H5CONH2. It is subjected to hydrolysis in the presence of an acid medium, H2O in the presence of an acid and followed by heating. It's clear? ನೋಡಿ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಹಾಗಾರಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೈಡ್ರಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಒಂದು OH H, benzoic acid and ammonia. This ammonia is consumed by H plus, ಅಥವಾ ಇಲ್ಲಿ NH3 ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು, ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಬೆಂಜೋಯಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ C6H5COOH. ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್? ಬಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಬೆಂಜಮೈಡ್ ಬೆಂಜೋಯಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಜೊತೆ ಅಮೋನಿಯಂ ಬೆಂಜೋಯಿಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಬೆಂಜೋಯಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 176. Next, question number 177. Which of the following orders of acid strength is correct? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. RCOOH ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್, ROH alcohol, then water H2O, and then acetylene CH, triple bond CH. Among these four compounds, which one is more acidic? ನೋಡಿ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಇದೆ, this is most acidic. Carboxylic acid is more acidic ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ RCOOH it is more acidic. ದೆನ್ ಇದನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಜನರಲಿ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಹೌದಾ, ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್. ಇನ್ನು ವಾಟರ್ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎನ್ ಆಂಫೋಟ್ರಿಕ್ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆ್ಯಸಿಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎ ಬೇಸ್. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಆದ ನಂತರ H2O ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇದಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ROH ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸಿಟಲೀನ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಕಾರ್ಬನ್. ದ ಅಸಿಡಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅಸಿಟಲೀನ್ ಈಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು it is due to sp ability state, as the percentage of S character is high. In case of acetylene it is acidic. ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರಾಗ್ರೆ RCOH, second one water. So second option is the right option. Second option is the right option for question number 177. Second option is correct. Next, question number 178. 178. Carboxylic acids are more acidic than phenols and alcohol because of. ನೋಡಿ in carboxylic acids are COO minus. So these carboxylate ions are obtained from carboxylic acids. Again, this negative charge on this oxygen atom again involved in resonance to form CO minus double bond O. This carboxylate ion obtained from carboxylic acid is resonance stabilized. It is resonance stabilized on their conjugate base. ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್ ಸದ್ಯ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕಾರ್ಬಾಕ್ಸಿಲೇಟ್ ಅಯಾನ್ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ದಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಹೈಲಿ ಸ್ಟೇಬಲ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ರೆಸೊನೆನ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೆಬಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ವಿತ್ ಕಾಂಜುಗೇಟ್ ಬೇಸ್. ಇನ್ನು ಇಂಟರ್ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ರಾಂಗ್, ಫಾರ್ಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೈಮರ್ಸ್, ಹೈಲಿ ಅಸಿಡಿಕ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ರಾಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಹನ್ಸ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 178. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 179. Question number 179. In a set of reactions, acetic acid yielded the product D. D is benzoic acid is given, acetic acid is given, CH3 COOH acetic acid. On treatment with the thionyl chloride SOCl2, it is called a Darjan's process, just like Darjan's process. In this reaction, acid chlorides are obtained, so but it is not the Darjan's process. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ವರ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ಕೋಹಾಲ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಕೈಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ಸ್ ಡಾರ್ಜನ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ಡಾರ್ಜನ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಏನು ಥೈನಲ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದೇ ಥರ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಟು ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಸೊ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಸ್ ಅಕರ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ, ಒಂದು ClHಗೆ, ಒಂದು ClCH3COಗೆ, SO it takes up one oxygen atom from acetic acid and eliminated as SO2. So here SO2 HCl to form acetyl chloride CH3COCl. Then this is A, acetyl chloride is A. Then on treatment with benzene. So on treatment with benzene, reaction of acid chloride with benzene in the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. This reaction is called Friedel-Crafts acylation reaction. To form acetophenone is obtained. C6H5COCH3. This is acetophenone. Acetophenone is B. So this is B. Then B on treatment with HCN. This is ketonic group. This ketonic group means it is a carbonyl compound. Carbonyl compounds reacts with hydrogen cyanide. So this is an example for nucleophilic addition reaction. This H plus and Cn minus attacks to carbonyl carbon. So at the same time, so this O minus it is neutralized by accepting H plus to form the acetophenone cyanohydrin. So here OH, COH, CH3, CN. This is called acetophenone cyanohydrin. Acetophenone cyanohydrin. Then it is subjected to hydrolysis. So on treatment with water, cyanide group CN group is converted into COOH group. Hydrolysis of cyanides, they produces carboxylic acid. Hence, instead of CN, I can write carboxylic acid group to form C. So here OH, CH3, COOH. So this is one asymmetric carbon. So this is the final product. ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. C6H5 C OH CH3COH ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ. C6H5 COH CH3 COOH. So first option is the right option for question number 179. Next, question number 180. Reagent that can be used to distinguish between methanoic acid and ethanoic acid. Methanoic acid is HCOOH, ethanoic acid is CH3COOH. Both are carboxylic acids, cannot be distinguished by using carbonates or bicarbonates or by esterification reaction. So ammoniacal silver nitrate is given. So formic acid which contains a potential reducing group, namely aldehyde group. So it behaves both as an aldehyde as well as carboxylic acid. So formic acid contains CHO group, it is a potential reducing group. In addition to this CHO group, carboxylic acid group also present in the same compound. Hence it behaves as an aldehyde. So ammoniacal silver nitrate gives either black PPT of silver or bright mirror of silver, but not by acetic acid. Hence the first option is the right option. ಇನ್ನು ನ್ಯೂಟ್ರಲ್ ಫೆರಿಕ್ ಕ್ಲೋರೈಡ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೋಡಿಯಂ ಕಾರ್ಬೈಡ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಎರಡೂ ಆಸಿಡ್ಸ್ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಫಿನಾಪ್ತಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫಿನಾಲಿಕ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಫಿನಾಪ್ತಿಲ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಹಾಂ, ಈಗ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಳಿದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪೇಪರ್ ನಾವೇನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಪೇಪರ್ಸ್ ಅವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಇದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಸರ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ತುಂಬ 100% ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.